Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at and setting up some LED light strips. So let's get started. Taking a look here, we have the bag that the set came in. This version is the LED light. So let's go ahead and open the bag. The first thing we can pull out here is a power adapter. Connector, which connects to the lights through here. Next we have the power plug. This goes into the power adapter. We have the remote here, which is used for changing the colors. So we have a spectrum of colors that we could change, some different presets, on, off, and brightness level. Over here we have mounting brackets with screws. So these can be for the back of your desk to slide in these strips. We have a handy instruction manual here, which gives us all the information on how to set these up. And then in the two bags left over, we have the LEDs themselves. So let's open them up and take a look. So they come in a nice roll, as shown here, and these are all RGB. So let's go ahead and set them up. So currently what you are seeing now is the back of my desk area. So we are going to mount the first set of LED strips on this edge of the rear of the desk, so they shine up this way, and then on the back of the monitor as well. But we're going to begin with the desk first. Now what you will need is the first reel and a pair of scissors. Now when you want to cut your LED strips, so I'll pull these out gently, not to break the pins. When you want to cut them, make sure you cut on the right mark. So you see the lines there where it says the scissor mark. That's exactly where you're going to cut, because if we cut anywhere else, we will damage the LEDs themselves. So let's go ahead and peel back the tape and begin to mount them on the back of the desk. I do recommend unreeling how much you need to begin, and then measuring it out on the desk itself, so that'll save a lot of time. And then I'm just laying it on top so I can see how much more we need, just leaving a bit extra. So roughly to here. Now I found my cutting point, which is right here. So I'm going to grab my scissors now, and I will cut the strip on the point I marked, which is right over here. So I'm going to take my scissors right on the line. Make sure you're right on the line. And once you've cut it, you can put this extra reel to the side and then keep the part that you need to stick on the back of the desk. I also recommend trying to get underneath the cables. So as you can see, I have cabling here. I'm going to go underneath them like that. You don't want to go over the cables. So now I'm going to peel the adhesive off and attach these. Just measuring once again to make sure that everything lines up correctly. And if it looks right, you can start to attach them. Always going underneath the cables so the adhesive just peels off. And now we want to stick it on the desk. So they do stick quite easily once you peel the adhesive off. And like I said, going through the cables as well. Now it's also good not to rush because you don't want to damage the LEDs and have ones that are not illuminating once we plug everything up. Always going around the cables. Unless your setup has nothing on it or you have a clear path, that's always the easiest to work with. But it does take quite some work to remove all your existing cables and devices. But if you're gentle, it should be okay.
Jack it up.
So it looks like we have reached the end. And now if we take a look, we have the whole row of LEDs set up. So now what we are going to do is test this line of LEDs before we move on. So let's go ahead and do that. So super simple to connect them. Just take the two ends and put them like that. I recommend leaving this part, zoom in on that. I recommend leaving this part exposed, whether that's on the side of your desk here, because this is the sensor for the remote. So even if you put a piece of tape so that sticks out so you can use the remote to turn them off and on and change the colors, so that's comes in handy. Overall, these light strips are easy to set up and work great for any setup. So that's it for this video. Be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching!